Hello friends, already we have started a chapter number 6 over here, and now we are in trigonometric ratio chapter 6 problem set of chapter that 6, and the numerical is question number 2, and the part is if sin theta is equal to 11 upon 61, sin theta is equal to 11 upon 61, then find the value of cos theta using trigonometric identities. In case of trigonometric, I have already given an explanation. At least student, you are supposed to by heart square from 1 to 30, and that should be on a tip of tongue, so that at the time of numerical solution you can easily solve the part, and after practice you can easily complete up to 50 or 60 also. Coming to the part over here, if sin theta is equal to 11 upon 61, find the value of cos theta using trigonometric identities. Sin is given and cos we are supposed to find, and their combined identity is sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Therefore, we are going to start the part from the same condition by trigonometric identity. By trigonometric identity, sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So I am writing sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Now we know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, and they are already given a value of sin theta. Shifting this unit to that side from LHS to RHS, naturally it changes its sign. Therefore, we want this value. So I am writing cos square theta is equal to 1 minus this sin square theta, shift to that side and become minus sin square theta. Up to this part, no one have a problem. Next part, calculation, and pay attention. So your value is 1 minus sin theta is 11 upon 61, but it is a square. So I am writing it as 11 upon 61, 11 upon 61, and its bracket square. Now next steps, step by step simplification. No doubt in pages you have space, but as per board availability I am going to complete it in some alternative steps. And the part is next simplification. This one value remain as it is. So 1 minus, here 11 square is 121 and 61 square is 3721. Now student, in that case your practice is required over there. So the part is 11 square is 121 and 61 square is 3721. Up to this part, everyone can easily complete the valuation. Now next part, simplification. In this case, you must remember, here 121 upon 3721, it is in the form of numerator upon denominator. But 1 is only in the form of numerator. You just simply write divided by 1 as a denominator. Means you can use a common base and simplification process. And the part is, here 3721 into 1 means base become 3721. Next, 3721 into 1, cross product we are doing over here. 3721 into 1, that become 3721 minus. Why minus? Because here it is a minus sign. Now 1 into 121, 1 into 121, so it become 121, and in this way you are able to write all the three parts over here. Now next step, simplification. Now 3721 minus 121, this divided by 3721 as usual. So the next step is, and the subtraction is 1 minus 1, that is 0, 2 minus 2, that is 0. Now 7 minus 1, that is 6, and 3 is as usual. 3 is as usual. Total divided by 3721. Total divided by 3721. In this way, you are able to write this simplification as 3600 divided by 3721. Now, this is the value of cos square theta, and cos square theta is 3600 divided by 3721. But again, it is square of some values, and the part is equal to 3600, it is a simple square of 60, and 3721, we know that it is a square of 61. So upon 61, naturally 3600 upon 3721, it is a square of 60 upon 61 bracket square. Now you are able to get the value of cos square theta is equal to 60 upon 61 bracket square. Naturally you can write your value of cos theta is equal to, as you have taken a root over here from square to normal, here also you have to remove a bracket square, and that become 60 upon 61, and that is a required value of cos theta. And in this way you can complete your numerical. Remember, as per the availability of board, I have written these steps like this. You just write one by one step in downstairs. Your numerical length is also goes on increasing, and definitely you can solve this numerical within one page. This is the process to complete this numerical. Hello friends, continuation with the previous numerical and connected to the next numerical, and the part is, now we are in problem set 6, question number 3, and the part is, if tan theta is equal to 2, then find the value of other trigonometric ratios. Remember, they have given only one value, and that is nothing but tan theta over here, and rest of the part that we have to calculate over here. In this case, with the help of tan, we have only one identity, that is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. We can solve it by two methods, either by triangle method or by trigonometric identity. I am going to solve it by identity method. So your part is tan theta is equal to 2. Starting from, therefore, by trigonometry identities, we have a property that 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. But as tan theta is with us, I am going to write that part as sec square theta is equal to 1 plus tan square theta. Now I have kept this 1 plus tan square theta to this side. The reason behind that, we are interested to find the value of sec, or we can have already known a value of tan theta. They have given tan theta in a given question, that tan theta is 2. Putting that value over here, and the part is, here it become 1 plus tan square theta means 2 square. So it become 2 square. Now here is equal to 1 plus 2 square is 4, and 4 plus 1, that is nothing but 5. Now this value of 5 is nothing but sec square theta, or you can say logically, value of sec square theta is equal to 5. But problem is that we are not interested in sec square theta, we are interested in sec theta. So this 5 I am going to write in the same part just as root 5 square. Why? Because 5 it is itself prime number, it is not a root of any other number. So now becomes sec square theta is root 5 square. Naturally you are able to get the value of sec theta, and that sec theta is nothing but root 5, and this is the first value which is available for you. Sec theta is root 5. As it is a part of one of your answer, so I am going to make box to this answer over here. Now what is the advantage of this part? As you are able to get the value of sec theta as a root 5, you can get freely value of cos theta. Why? Cos is a reciprocal of a sec, and sec is a reciprocal of a cos. Therefore, sec theta is root 5, so I am writing cos theta, and cos theta is reciprocal of sec theta, means 1 upon sec theta, and that value become 1 upon root 5. So actually you are not able to get only one value, but with the help of sec theta you are also able to get the another value, that is a cos theta, and in this way your second answer is also ready over here. Now you are able to get two values over here. First about sec, and connected to sec, that is a cos. In this way, value of sec theta is root 5 and value of cos theta is 1 upon root 5. Now, as we are able to get sec and cos, still we have to calculate other trigonometric ratio. In short, we have to calculate all trigonometric ratio. So the part is, and the next evaluation is, as we are able to get sec and cos, we have a tan that is given by them and cos that we are able to find. With the help of tan and cos, I can find the next, that is the remaining value, sin theta. How? Pay attention. Here, as we have solved it, I am going to give it as a number 1 and next part, number 2. There is also one identity that we know, which is not actually a fundamental identity, but one property. That property is sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Now I am going to use that part. Why? Please pay attention. Here, sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Now here, if sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta, now simply we can say that sin theta is equal to tan theta, and this divided by cos theta goes to that side as a multiply by cos theta. Therefore, this sin theta become tan theta into cos theta. After simplification, tan theta, this tan theta value is nothing but 2 given by them. So this value become 2 into cos theta. Cos theta value is 1 upon root 5. So that value is 1 upon root 5. Naturally, 2 into 1 upon root 5, this answer become 2 into 1, that is 2, and divided by root 5 as usual. So this value is nothing but sin theta. Now, as we are able to get the value of sin theta as well as cos theta as well as tan theta, definitely rest of the value we can directly write in the form of reciprocal. And the part is, now how to represent? So the part is, we know one by one values. First, sin theta, and value of sin theta is 2 upon root 5. So that become 2 upon root 5. Next value, cos theta, 1 upon root 5. Cos theta is 1 upon root 5. And last value, that is tan theta, that is given by them as 2, or you can say 2 upon 1. If you are able to get all these three values, immediately in the next part, you can write its reciprocal, and the reciprocal part is reciprocal of sine, that is cosec theta. So, cosec theta, and that is nothing but 2 upon root 5, its reciprocal become root 5 upon 2. Next, cos theta is 1 upon root 5. So its reciprocal sec theta, and that is reciprocal of 1 upon root 5 is root 5 upon 1, or already we have calculated it as a root 5. So that value become root 5. And reciprocal of tan is cot. Reciprocal of tan is cot. Therefore tan theta is 2. Therefore cot theta is equal to 1 upon 2. And in this way, you can complete all the part in terms of other trigonometric ratios. So you have written all the trigonometric ratios over here. And in this way, you can easily solve this numerical. Now, we are in numerical number 4 of problem set 6, and the numerical is, if sec theta is equal to 13 upon 12, if sec theta is equal to 13 upon 12, find the values of other trigonometric ratios. It is the same numerical like a previous, and here they have directly given a value of sec theta, that is 13 upon 12. Naturally, we have to find first identity where sec is directly used, and the part is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. This is nothing but fundamental identity with us. Starting from that part, and the part is, therefore by identities, and the part is 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. So I am writing 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Now here we know the value of sec square theta and we are interested to find the value of tan theta. So shifting this one to that side, and the part is, here value become tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, that plus 1 goes to that side, minus 1. Therefore here value become tan square theta is equal to sec square theta, plus 1 goes to that side, minus 1. Now here onward we have to perform a mathematical calculation, and the part is, here evaluation taken into consideration. Here sec theta is 13 upon 12. Here sec theta is 13 upon 12, and now we have to write sec square theta. So naturally we can write 13 upon 12 bracket square minus 1. This is as usual. Minus 1 is as usual. Now remember, there are certain calculation that I am going to do directly, so you should have a practice for that. Now here 13 square that is nothing but 169. So it become 169. 12 square is 144. This is minus 1. So I am writing minus 1. And here onward we have to start a part of a calculation. Is equal to, here I am going to do a simple as a common base, and the part is, so 144, if there is no base I can write base as a 1, so we can have a simply calculation. 144 into 1, 144 into 1, base become 144. This is the first part. Now 1 into 169, 1 into 169, that become 169. Here middle is sign minus, so minus, and 144 into 1, 144 into 1, that become 144. Now we have to perform a subtraction between 169 minus 144, and the part is, here 9 minus 4 means that is 5. Here 6 minus 4 means 2, means this is a 25, divided by 144 as usual, because 1 minus 1 is 0. And this is your value of tan square theta. Now as tan square theta is equal to 25 upon 144, this 25 and 144 both are a square. One is a square of 5 and second is a square of 12. So I am writing this value nothing but 5 upon 12 bracket square, because 5 square is 25 and 12 square is 144. As tan square theta is 5 upon 12 bracket square, or tan square theta is nothing but 5 upon 12 bracket square, you can simply say tan theta is equal to 5 upon 12. So value become tan theta is equal to 5 upon 12, and that is your first answer over here. Now one value they are already given, sec theta, that is 13 upon 12. Second value we are able to get tan theta, that is 5 upon 12. Now we have to calculate rest of the values, and for that part evaluation is. Now the part for simplification is, as tan theta is 5 upon 12, as tan theta is 5 upon 12 and sec theta is 13 upon 12, but sec is nothing but reciprocal of a cos, means if sec theta is 13 upon 12, naturally cos is exactly reciprocal of that. So here, as sec theta is 13 upon 12, you can simply write, therefore cos theta is equal to 12 upon 13. Exactly reciprocal of this, means automatically cos value is with you. Now tan is with you, cos is with you, definitely we can calculate the value of sine. How? Pay attention. I am going to start a second part over here, so I am writing as a number 2, or you can have a part. give it part as 1, give this part as number 2, so automatically you can give this number as 3, and the part is, now we have a tan theta, we have a cos theta, and we know one fundamental relation, and the part is sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. So I am using that part over here, and evaluation is, we know that sin theta upon cos theta is equal to tan theta. Now we know the value of cos theta, we know the value of tan theta, so we can have a value of sin theta over here, and the part is, therefore sin theta is equal to tan theta into cos theta. Now your value of tan theta that we have calculated as 5 by 12. So this value of tan theta is 5 upon 12. Next, value of cos theta, that is 12 upon 13, that is 12 upon 13. Simply you have to cancel 12 with 12. So here value 12 get cancelled with 12, here 12 get cancelled with 12, and simply your value become 5 upon 13. So 5 upon 13, and that is the value of your sin theta. That is the value of your sin theta. Now, as it is also one important part, so I am going to make a box to it. Now you are almost with all values, and the last part is, here one by one you can write the values and its reciprocal. So first value sin theta 5 upon 13, therefore trigonometric ratios, and the part is trigonometric ratio, first sin theta 5 upon 13, therefore sin theta 5 upon 13, immediately you can write its reciprocal, and that is nothing but reciprocal of sin is cosec, therefore cosec theta is 5 upon 13, its reciprocal become 13 upon 5. Next, we are able to calculate the value of cos theta, 12 upon 13, cos theta, that is 12 upon 13. Naturally, value is sec theta become 13 upon 12. In similar manner, we calculated a value of tan theta, that is 5 by 12. Tan theta is equal to 5 upon 12. Therefore, its reciprocal, that is cot theta, is equal to 12 upon 5. And in this way, you can complete the entire structure with the part. हेलो फ्रेंड्स एंड माय डियर स्टूडेंट, अगर आप हमारे वीडियोस देख रहे हो और आपको ये वीडियोस पसंद आते हो तो आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और नीचे दिए हुए बेल आइकन को क्लिक करना ना भूलें। साथ में अपने फ्रेंड्स और ग्रुप इसमें भी आप ये वीडियो शेयर कीजिए ताकि नॉलेज ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बच्चों तक पहुँचे। अलग अलग टॉपिक के साथ मैं आपको मिलता रहूँगा। मैं आपका एसवी सर आगे आने वाले वीडियोज़ को बनाता रहूँगा और आप तक पहुँचाता रहूँगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।